What's up, everybody? This is Dojo from Glitch Happy Gaming here with the latest video for the channel, and today we are talking about Cyberpunk 2077 because, well, the trailer was released at E3 right after Microsoft's conference. It was almost as if it was interrupted by a hacking group, but no, it wasn't interrupted by a hacking group. It was purposefully interrupted by CD Projekt Red, who tacked on this beautiful trailer. Now, this is what we're going to do for this trailer. We are going to actually, because I've only ever seen this trailer once, and I did not stop to look at it and go, ooh, wow, detail, ooh, wow, detail, ooh, wow, detail. I didn't do any of that. So this is what we're going to do for this trailer. We're actually going to watch this trailer together. I am going to say the things that stick out most to me. Let me make sure. Yeah, half volume, please. Actually, just under half, because half is still a little loud. Now, we're going to watch this trailer together. If something sticks out to me, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to bring it back and go, wow, that's cool, and say what I think about it. This is all speculation at this point. I do not have any actual details about this game. So if I say anything, do not take what I say to heart, because I am not a person who speaks on behalf of this video game and its content. Without that little disclaimer being said, let's get into this video.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
Is it Detroit?
Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
That's beautiful.
Can't deny it, it's all true.
Alright, instantly, what I am getting with this trailer is I am instantly getting a Blade Runner and fucking... I don't know why that just happened, but I had a fucking brain fart. But a Blade Runner vibe instantly. And Ready Player One, that's the other one. So it's like Blade Runner meets Ready Player One with, like, it just looks pristine, I guess, is the word I'm looking for.
But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there.
Kids
Just
playing
around the
VR.
corner. And it keeps you going.
Okay. I'm pointing this out. Because this I see cool. That's a hooker. That's a John. Is this a GTA style game? That's a good question. Because they say this is an RPG. Now, does the world handle like GTA with RPG elements? Or is it full-fledged RPG like The Witcher 3 was? I'm leaning more towards the latter, where it's full RPG as The Witcher. But I think we'll actually be able to drive cars. There will be hooker interactions, stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming, because, let's be honest, CD Projekt Red is not known for its modesty when it comes to the human figure. So let's go ahead and go into this some more. Okay, wait. Notice right here, there's amounts of money on the table. See that? I just noticed that. I didn't notice that the first time I played this game. So does that mean you can gamble at pool? So you can play a game of pool and you can actually see her shot and where it's lined up. That's pretty fucking interesting. So you can see where the shots are lined up, and you can see the bets that are placed. So I'm assuming you can gamble and hustle at pool in this game. Does that mean there are more games other than just pool? Maybe darts? Maybe horseshoes? Maybe that's a little iffy on that. Like, I mean, pool just seems like a never-ending sport that could never die. But do you see any people really playing horseshoes? Not that there aren't any. I'm pretty sure there are still to this day. I mean, I play horseshoes whenever there's a barbecue. But what I'm saying is, Like, do you go out to public to play horseshoes? Alright, let's continue. Okay. Pause. Go back. Because that was interesting. Okay. This seems to be like a gym. Because back there's a little sign. There's people practicing moves back here. And this guy is sparring with a dummy. Now, everybody you see here is augmented. Like, this guy's augmented and he's still weightlifting. So this is what I'm assuming you can build your character in gyms. And you can actually build your muscle mass. You know, like you could in GTA San Andreas. You know, RPG shit, you know. But I think you could spar with dummies and enhance your combat. You could train with these people and you can enhance your grappling. That's what I think this is. Okay. Another thing. This I didn't notice before. Look at all these fucking guns. Alright? This guy right here is a taxi driver. Now, all this text is in a different language. I can't read it. It almost looks Japanese. But I can't really tell because, you know, I'm not a linguistic person. I don't know language. I'm not bilingual. Alright, so I'm leaning heavily towards this is an arms deal cab. Like, this is a cab that drives up and sells guns to you. That's what I'm getting from this. Because there's no fucking way they need all these guns. There's 3 of them. There's like 100 guns right there. There's no fucking way they need that many guns. So I'm assuming that these are his guards, and this is his guns, and he is selling them. Alright. I want to point this out, because this is where I'm getting the Blade Runner from. Look at these buildings. The architecture screams Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner. This looks like Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner. I don't know why I said the other game earlier. I can't even remember what game I said. But it reminds me of Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner. They meld perfect, and I think this is going to be a really cool game.
City of dreams. And I'm a big...
Yes, right here. Okay, so this car here. This leads me to believe, because this is you, obvious. You're going to play as a singular protagonist. That's what I do believe. I believe you are actually going to play as a singular set character, kind of like you did in the Witcher series where you play as Geralt. Or Geralt, or however you say his name. I think you're going to play as this guy, and you get his car, and you get to traverse the world openly. And you get to experience it the way you want to experience it. And it does not lean towards linear gameplay, but more of a non-linear approach where it's an open world with some story. And I want to hope, I'm hoping, and I mean this, I'm hoping that this game is as long, if not longer, than The Witcher 3. Because I don't want a game that I can beat in a week. I want a game that I'm playing for a month. I mean that. If I'm going to have a game that's an RPG, I want it to last. I want each task to actually make me work for it. I want each quest to be something I work for, not something that I just do. Okay?
Dreamer.
I'm looking at you, Elder Scrolls Online. Quests that I just do. Okay. Alright, so there's combat. Instantly, look at these guns. These look a little traditional mixed with some futuristic. And I think that's really cool. I love how everyone is like modified human. Whoa, that guy's fucking frying. Alright, so I can obviously tell that there's something going on in this game. It just showed us a little bit of the story. It was hinting to something in the story. Alright. This guy is acting as if this isn't off. Meaning, this might be a bad guy. Okay? Don't quote me on that. For all I know, this actually might be our character. I don't know. But this guy's fucking frying. He's dead. Dead as shit. And what I think is going on is that there's a hacktivist group. A hacking group. Now, this kind of delves into the old Ghost in a Shell game, series, where they there's a hacktivist group led by the Happy Man or the Laughing Man or something like that. I can't remember what I think it's Laughing Man. But anyway, not to get too far off subject, I think there's a hacktivist group who is targeting people and killing them with virus. See, because it happened to a second guy. And people are now getting off the hardware. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, so there's our character's face. So we take another look. And I'll pause right as we see his face. There we go. Now you can see that this is our character. Alright? He is definitely not the man on the plane. So the man on the plane is, more than likely, someone who knows what is going on and why people's faces are fucking frying when they're jacked in. I think someone is trying to sabotage the people who have been augmented and modified. And I think that's really cool. And then we get to see the really nice looking font. And then we get to see some of the driving mechanics. We don't get to see too much of. Alright. So if you want to learn more about this game, shameless plug right here. Cyberpunk.net. Go there. I'll be going there myself. Because I want to know more about this game. I think it's a very interesting concept by CD Projekt Red. And everything that they have made thus far to me has been phenomenal. Witcher 2 was a good game. Witcher 3 was by far immaculate. It was a fucking masterpiece, if you ask me. I never thought a game would take so much time from my life unless it was Skyrim. And Witcher 3 took everything from me. I played Witcher 3 hardcore, so I really liked it. And let's just hope Cyberpunk, pulls it off. I'm looking forward to this whole concept of a futuristic world RPG with augmented body parts and stuff. Kind of like what Deus Machina, whatever the fuck that game is. Deus Ex Mankind or some shit like that. Deus Ex? Yeah, Deus Ex, that's what it is. I never really got into those games. But I'm assuming that's what that is, an RPG with cyber shit, blah, blah, blah. This looks better. This looks more appealing than Deus Ex Machina did to me, or whatever the fuck that game is called. Because I never cared. I never cared. It just didn't look like a game I wanted to play. But this does. This does. So, let me know what you guys think. Does this look like a game you want to play? How pumped are you for this game if it is something you want to play? What do you want from this game? Do you want to see more of a GTA approach, or do you want to see more of a Witcher 3 approach with the RPG aspect? And with that being said, that wraps it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed yourself and you are new, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you didn't do any of those things, then you can go fuck yourself. Peace, glitter. I'm out.